Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Susan Likes This and That. Today I am bringing you something that I've wanted to do for a long time. It is the pizza pie slime kit. So I showed it to you guys probably a couple months ago, and I just now have not had a chance to do it. So I had a couple of people reach out to me and ask me, when are you going to do the pizza slime kit? So here it is. I'm going to do this today, and I'm really excited about it. Yeah, hoping it's going to have some good sense to it. It should. Sense, not sense. Sense. But anyhow, let's get in this. I want to see what this is all about, because you know I like my slime, y'all. So let's find out if this is any good or not. All right, so let's see. It does have, I found, this in the box, but this is kind of small, so I don't know. But it does come with some instructions, like some recipe instructions. So that's good, because I wasn't really sure. And it comes with a photo, so you can see what it's supposed to look like when it's done. So I will just basically just go by this and see, yeah. Preparations. Prepare your olive oil slime drizzle by pouring your oil slime into the slime drizzle bottle. So I think, I'm not sure what that means. There's nothing in here. There's nothing in that. So I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be pouring into here. That's a little confusing. Slime drizzle. Is this maybe what the slime drizzle is, and this is supposed to be poured into here? Because that seems really messy. But I believe this is the slime drizzle. Yes, this goes with this, and I think this goes with this. So I don't know. Let me go try to pour some of that into here, and let's see how that works. I'll be right back. All right, y'all, getting this slime into this, quote, olive oil. Here's the slime. Was not easy. It looks like snot. It doesn't like all, but literally they're saying use a toothpick to get it in there. Yeah, heck no. I'm like having to smash it in there into this olive oil. I don't know what they're talking about, a toothpick getting this in here. I'm just like, stuff. And then you gotta like shake it down or it comes back out. Oh my goodness. Now I'm showing you like the last bit I'm putting in here. I've been doing this for like 10 minutes. I'm just trying to get the slime, olive oil, drizzle in here. So I guess that's enough. I'm going to just close this up here. So there's our olive oil. That was annoying, but okay. So we have this ready when we need it. We have our olive oil ready when we need it. But that was not, just a toothpick. No, that was not going to work. So I've done that. Prepared my olive oil drizzle. Put it in the drizzle box thing. Use a toothpick, not included. Okay. To push the slime into the bottle. Way more work than that. Way more work. Then set it aside and begin preparing your crust. Open the tub of pizza dough clay. So pizza dough clay. It already looks like it's kind of open here. And I checked it, but it still has kind of a seal. So I don't know. Yeah. Without this, it smells good. It smells like pizza, kind of like dough. I'm hoping that the layer under here is a little softer. So, because if I can't make this into a pizza dough, this is going to be bust. I might have to get some different slime that I have, just some other slime. But look, it's dried. It's not. I'm hoping that there's an underlayer under here. But without this, there's a little bit under here that's not as, see, there's some in there that's not too, I don't know. I'm trying to grab this out of here and see if we can have some kind of dough. But it's not coming out very easily. So let's see. I might have to get a spoon and get this out of here. But see, I shouldn't need a spoon with slime. All right, there might be enough to make a little pizza, but it's not coming out very easily. Am I having fun? Because you know I like to do slime for fun. Not yet, but let's see. If I can get a dough going here. All right, so this part's not too bad. I'm going to go get a spoon. I'll be right back. I'm going to spoon this out of here. All right, I dug as much as I could out of this container, but this much of it, you know, is not usable. So, but we have this much, so we'll do a personal pizza. So it says the next thing I need to do is I need to take a few drops of the crust color. Hopefully this isn't going to stain my hands. So a few drops, I guess that means 3. We'll just do 3. 1, 2, 3. Now let's do 4. All right. See if this like smells like anything. All right. So a few drops of crust color, mix thoroughly into the dough until you achieve the desired color. I don't know. I'm going to have to put a couple more drops. Because I know the pizza dough is not supposed to be orange. So let's see. The smell of this has the scent of this right here. It just smells like, it's not a bad smell. I mean, it has a pleasant smell, but it's just, I don't know what the smell is. It's food, like, maybe like some kind of French bread, maybe like a little kind of French bready smell, maybe. All right, well, this doesn't really seem to be changing a whole lot of colors as I add this in. So I don't know. Does that seem like it's changing color? Well, here's what it was. Well, a little bit. I mean, so it takes more than a few drops because I would like it to be like I'm thinking it would be like a tan color, like a tan dough color. So anyhow, but yes, I've been wanting to do this pizza for a while. I got it at Five Below. I was excited when I got it, showed it to y'all. Had some people reach out and say, hey, you said you were going to do the pizza, so that's why I'm doing it. All right, it's changing color a little bit, but I guess we'll just go with this color because I don't know how much more these drops I'm going to put in here. The smell is the same. But yeah, some people reached out and said, what happened to the pizza dough? I think this should have came like with a little roller, like to roll it out a little bit. So I don't know, but I'm just going to yeah. So it says sprinkle some flour glitter over the dough and begin rolling it out. Well, they didn't give me a roller. Rolling it out. So I mean, I guess that means rolling it out with your fingers. So here's the glitter. All-purpose flour. All-purpose flour. Flour glitter over the dough. All right, I guess I'm just gonna put this in there. I'll grab my scissors. Oh, let's just sprinkle this. We're gonna just do exactly what they say. Just do exactly what they say. The instructions. So sprinkle some of the glitter over the dough to begin rolling it out into a large circular. Well, it's not going to be large, but there's some of that. Okay, there's some of our glitter. We got some of our glitter there. Glitter. So I guess I'm not going to be able to roll it out. It's supposed to look like dough, but they don't give you a roller to roll it out. So I don't know. So are we going to go for a little pan pizza? Or are we going to go for a little, thicker pizza? Because this is going to be half the size of what they're saying to do. Put a little bit more on the side, I guess. A little bit more of the glitter, flour. Yeah, there's no, I'm really trying to get it as big as I can without it being too thin. All right. This does not look like, let me show you what the picture looks like for the dough on the photo that I'm looking at. Here's the dough right here. There's my dough. So, yeah. So there you go. All right, so we have our shape. Take your pizza sauce slime and spread over the dough. Pizza sauce slime. Hopefully this isn't dried up. So it's not. Smells like kind of tomatoey actually. But we're gonna have way too much, so it looks like I'm gonna have some extra red slime to play with at some point. So here's this. Getting glitter on it because there's glitter on my hands. The smell is not bad actually. So this is going to be our sauce. Let's put some sauce on there. Shape it a little bit before I put it on there. So here's our sauce. And remember guys, this is slime. You're doing this for the slime experience. So on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being ecstatic, how much fun am I having? About maybe a 6, I guess. Sure, 6. All right, so there's our sauce. Does smell good. Has a nice consistency. Look, has a really nice, consistency. And it's kind of, this dough is kind of glittery on its own. But I'm going to close this back up because I'm not going to throw away any perfectly good slime. So here is our sauce. Next. Now let's get cheesy. Use your mozzarella clay to create small slices and place them evenly across your pizza. It's supposed to look like this. This is where we're at right now. This is where we're at. So we have our mozzarella. Open this up. This feels like it's still nice and slimy. Clay type feeling. All right. So here's the mozzarella. Has kind of a bumpy, a little bit bumpy. Smells like nothing. So basically just says, you know, make some little mozzarella dollops for the slime. That's what we're going to do. Just some mozzarella. Like I said, when you make a pizza, it's not going to be like, you know, perfectly. It's going to be, you know, yeah. I want it to look like a pizza that you threw together. So here's the mozzarella. Doesn't have to be all the same shape. Mozzarella. So do you guys have a favorite slime? You know I like my slime if you've watched my videos. And if you've lasted this long, you like slime. Okay, so we have that. We got our cheese. Got our cheese. All right, next. Moving along. Sprinkle basil mix-ins and red pepper glitter. Red pepper. Well, here's our basil. No, this is not our basil. This is, I guess, is our basil. Right here. Basil slime. So this isn't saying to sprinkle. Maybe this is what they want me to sprinkle the spices on there. So sprinkle basil mix-ins and red pepper glitter into the pie for extra flair. All right. So we're just going to do this. So basil, I'm just going to drop, I guess, just little pieces of basil. There's that. Smells about the same as all of them. It's kind of crunchy. There it is. See how it's got like has a little glitter in it. See that? So I'm just going to just small little dollops of this. Little dollops. Like that. Just to make it look like glitter basil. I think that's plenty of basil. Or you say basil or basil? That's plenty. They give you a bunch of that. So there's that. And then our spices. So I guess I'm not going to go crazy with this because this is glitter. And I do not want dang glitter all over my dang house. So we'll do a little bit. We'll do a little bit of spice there. See, there's a little bit of glitter spices. But when you have slime, you do like to have glitter in your slime sometimes. So, but I think that's plenty of spice. This kind of looks like red pepper. Looks like pepper. Give you a better shot of what we're doing here. So that's where we're at right now. Got a little bit of everything on there. Got our sauce and our cheese and our basil. So next they're telling me for authentic Italian experience, drizzle some of the olive oil slime on there. Okay, well, I don't know about that. We'll see. I'm afraid this is going to like mess it all up. And I still don't know, they never told me to use this. So I'm going to put these, I guess this looks like, because it's already on in the photo, but it doesn't say. So I'm going to, actually maybe this goes on over after. But these aren't slime. These are just, yeah, just a little squishy. I don't know. We'll set those aside. All right, I'm shaking this up a little bit. So we have the slime. It was not easy getting this in here. It shows you, here's the picture of them just easily pouring it over the pizza right here. Right there. So, but there's no squirt thing. It's just kind of like, I'm just going to have to like, oh, look, nice snot bubble. So I don't know how this is going to work. This is kind of like a waste of time, this part of it, because now I can't even get the slime out of the bottle that they had me put it in. All that work to get it out or in, I can't get it out. So this part is, yeah. I mean, I can try to, I don't really want something that looks like snot though on my pizza. We're going to pass on this. Goodbye. But we are going to put these on there. Let's put these on there. All that on there. All right. Put a little bit more spice on there. A bit more of the glitter spice. And that's it. That is everything that's on there. Proudly show off your pizza creation, then squish away for maximum fun. All right, so here's what it's supposed to look like, which is kind of, I guess, I don't know. Doesn't smell bad. Doesn't really smell like pizza, but there's that. So everything's on there. We do have our pizza cutter. So it doesn't say anything about baking it. To see if this actually cuts it. Did it actually cut it? I want a slice. I want it to look like a slice. I'm afraid this is going to break though. So I'm trying to cut through this thing and it's not working. All right. Hopefully you guys can see it's not crooked now. All right, so let's have a slice of pizza. How about that? There's our nice cheesy slice of pizza made with the pizza pie slime kit. So yeah, I mean, fun enough. If I had done this with Dottie, it would have been more messy, but she probably would have had fun doing it. But there's our pizza pie. So we're going to squish this. I'm going to take a picture of it first for my thumbnail, and then I'm going to squish the crap out of this pizza pie. Let's do it. All right, here it is. So we got a slice. Here's our little cute little pizza. So the point of doing slime is supposed to mush it all together. So that's what we're doing. I'm not really a fan of these little things being in there, but it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, not bad. It's getting a little wetter as let me get out of here. Squish it, but it's becoming a different color. It's the red sauce was the wettest part of it. So the red sauce is the squishier part, like is the wetter part of it. My hands aren't really turning color. It smells the same as it did from the beginning. It just has a little sweetness smell from the red sauce because the red part of it was just a different smell. So here's what you can see, all the different things that are inside there. And most of the time when you do slimes like these, even if they come in just one little container, it comes with a bunch of stuff for you to put in it. So yeah. All right. I'm taking these out. Let's just do it all the way. Here we go. Why squish it up after you've taken all the time to make it? Because that's how slime works. That's what you do. You make something and then you just do this with it. You destroy it. It does have good stretch to it. You want a slime that has, and this is like a butter slime, which I like. I like a butter slime. So, yes, it has good stretch. But look, it has neat color. The glitter is coming off on my hands a little bit. So I don't do glitter slimes usually. But this is the color we're ending up with. Just a mix of, like if you would squish up a piece of pizza. But I'm not a fan of the glitter getting on my hands. But my hands aren't getting stained, which is good. So yeah, this is a nice little, I'm going to put this probably in a baggie or something. Well, maybe not because it's got the glitter in it. But yeah. All right, so that was our pizza pie slime kit experience. For those of you who have asked me to do this, it's done. It was on a scale of 1 to 10. I would give it a, well, this is the first kit I've actually done, like where something like a kit. So I can't like compare it. So on a fun scale of how it made me happy today, I'll give it like a 6.5. The slime drizzle part would have been cute, but it was way too much trouble. Anyhow, that's it. Pizza slime kit. I would give it maybe a 6. But this was at Five Below. I think I paid maybe $10 for it. But it didn't come out exactly, like here's the picture on the back. So, yeah, not exactly. And that part was dried out. This was dried out, and this part was just not fun. That was not fun. But everything else was okay. These little things, I don't know what those were for, but anyhow. All right. Till next time, happy sliming, happy shopping, and I have more slime coming. So check back. If you haven't liked and subscribed, do that right now. And until next time, see you later.